Thank you for your time. The questions I'm going to ask were formed by a group of Chicago teens who are interested in addressing and starting a dialogue about topics most important to our peers, neighborhood, community, Chicago, etc. We are still in the process of gathering feedback data related to some of our questionnaire topics, and your answers and opinions are very important parts of this process. At the end of this survey, please give us feedback on how to improve this process for future interviews and suggest questions that you would like us to ask your community. What is your name? What is your name?
My name is Jaylin. Bedell.
What part of Chicago are you from? What
South
neighborhood?
Side.
What neighborhood?
Chatham.
How long have you lived there?
6 years.
Okay. Everyone plays a small role in the community. So what do you think your role is?
I go to school. I don't have a great role in my community.
How have you been impacted by your community?
I haven't. Oh no, I got cousins that got shot. You feel me?
So it's like have negative impact on you?
Yeah.
Okay. How would your life be different if you lived in a different city or town?
It depends on what city or town it is. If it was like, some cities that's similar to Chicago, it might be the same thing. But if it was some, different cities like LA or California,
Probably be different.
Yeah, it still be violence in those cities though. So
yeah. If you could change anything about your community, what would it be?
The violence, people dying. Black people need to come together so we can make it out.
Okay. How do you think your community is viewed by others?
They think it's terrible, like bad.
Why do you think that? Why do you think they think it's bad?
Cause all the news portrays like people dying,
right?
Girls getting raped and stuff like that.
I feel you. Do you think this view is like unfair or wrong?
Yeah, it's unfair but fair because sometimes we do this stuff to ourselves, but at the same time we got some good stuff and good kids trying to come out.
Do you think it's a way to change how your community is viewed?
Yeah, it's up to the people really.
By doing what?
Trying to get some money instead of just out here, just to be out here killing each other, doing stupid stuff.
Right. All cities have to deal with issues like violence. How does the issue of violence in Chicago compare to other major cities?
I mean, the way people die, it don't change. It's just the vast amount of people that die in Chicago.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like more in Chicago, it's a lot of people dying versus in other cities, it ain't really that many people dying.
But it's still the same thing going on. I feel. What are your top 3 issues or concerns that you would like to address in your community?
Poverty, violence, and racial injustice.
Why?
Cause a lot of people poor, looking for ways to make money. Jobs is low.
Right.
The police officers, they profile a lot of black kids and stuff like that.
Exactly.
And some of us trying to do good. And then violence, of course, it's a big thing going on in Chicago. A lot of people dying.
So you would say overall it's like stereotype, basically?
Yeah.
If you were in charge of the media, what would you show about the perception?
I would show both sides of the story. Like, I show some kids that's really out here trying to make it. And then I still show, like, what's going on, the bad. Because Chicago not all bad, you feel me?
Exactly. How do you see Chicago in the future?
I don't really know. The same. You can't.
You don't feel like it's gonna go nowhere? Like improve or?
You can't predict the future unless the people want to change. You can't change nothing by yourself.
Are there any other questions that I did not ask you that you feel I should ask others in your community?
No, this was a great interview.
Thank you.
Thank you.